Hello, and welcome to 6 Dino Cryptids. Mokele Mbembe. Oddly enough, this cryptid is one of the most sought-after beings on this list, with at least 34 separate searchings attempted ranging from 1776 to present day. Mokele Mbembe finds its home in the Congo River Basin, most predominantly in the deep waters of the Lake Tili. This cryptid is said to have a large body with long neck and tail with a small head. Most descriptions state it is gray-brown in color and resembles a sauropoda. Villagers do fear this being, since even though it is thought to be an herbivore, it is said to viciously protect its territory. It should be noted that some expeditions have noted strange serpent-like readings on the sonar while investigating the lake. I will also add that in a strange twist, pictures of animals were shown to the locals, and many pointed to the rhino as being the best image. What makes this extra puzzling, outside of it looking nothing like the common description, is the fact that the African rhino isn't found in the Congo. Mahuru. It seems Africa is the place to go if you want to see living dinosaurs, since this one is located in Kenya and is the second out of 3 cryptids on this list located in the same continent. Found in the jungles, this being is reportedly a mix of 2 separate dinosaurs. It is described as having large bony plates on its back like a stegosaurus and a clubbed tail similar to the ankylosaurus. Oddly enough, a missionary named Cal Bombay and his wife were the first individuals to report sightings of the creature. Some scientists have postulated that if this animal does exist, then it may be a new species of stegosaurus that developed the clubbed tail late in its evolution. Ngubu. In the savanna region of Cameroon, we find another living fossil that locals reported seeing for centuries. This cryptid is said to be the size of an ox, have 6 horns on a frill on its head, and its feet are horse-like in front but cloven in back. While Ngubu is an indigenous word for rhinoceros, the people of the land are insistent that what they are seeing is not a rhino. The common theory is that it is a living Styracosaurus, although the feet aren't quite right. On November 19, 1919, a man by the name of LePage reported seeing a similar creature during a hunt. According to his report, the animal charged at him and continued to chase him even after he took a shot at it. On November of 2000, 2 men named William Gibbons and David Wetzel visited the area in search of the previously mentioned Mokele Mbembe and were informed of the ceratopsian cryptid instead. It should be noted that this creature is said to fight elephants for land, despite being smaller in size. Also, the locals stated that the populations of the creature has been in a state of decline recently, which has caused sightings to become rarer. Ropin. This is probably one of the most well-known dinosaur cryptids on this list. Found in Papua New Guinea, the name Ropin means demon flyer. The Ropin is frequently seen as a human-like spirit with a bird-like head, as well as being referred to as an actual animal. Not only does this cryptid, looking like a living pterodactyl, seem unique, but what really makes it odd is the fact that it is said to be able to produce bright light. Many locals believe its ability to use bioluminescence is used for attracting fish to prey on. This living fossil is said to have a wingspan of 12 feet, and the light seemed to only last for 5 seconds. It may be a bit disturbing, but this cryptid is known to feast on human flesh, but normally only from fresh graves. Multiple sightings have been reported, but some argue if it is actually being misidentified as a bat or a bird. Arica Monster. The Arica Monster is a cryptid that I had heard of before, but wasn't able to find information about quite a few months ago, but luckily that has changed. This relic is commonly sighted in the Atacama Desert of Chile in South America. The Arica Monster is basically a velociraptor of the Dromaeosaurid family. Many descriptions mention its very sharp teeth, 6-foot tail, and oddly enough, it is normally seen as a cross between a kangaroo and a bird. Frequently, this cryptid is sighted by passing vehicles as they witness it crossing the roads. The Arica Monster was first sighted in 1980 and has been seen up until 2004. Civilians and military personnel all have noticed this strange creature, but all fear it. The last report on January 29, 2004 was submitted by a truck driver who was left so shaken by his encounter that he no longer is able to drive a vehicle. Juan Berrios was driving along and this living fossil jumped in front of his vehicle with a wounded dog clamped firmly in its jaws. Juan described it as being bipedal, with thick rear legs, tiny short front arms that had long claws in them, as well as sharp spines running down its back. Some have likened this creature to the true reptilian form of the chupacabra as well. Murray. With most all other dinosaurs being covered on this list, I am sure you probably figured a Tyrannosaurus rex would be here as well. In a previous video, I covered the Australian Berringer, but this one is located in Papua New Guinea. This cryptid was first sighted relatively recently on December 11, 1999 by a group of native villagers while fishing from a canoe. They saw the creature wading in the waters near Balboa Island. The very next day, 2 missionaries in the same location reported seeing the creature as well. The description states it is the size of a dump truck, with being 20 feet long and 6 feet wide, with short front arms and legs as thick as tree trunks. Many report its teeth are as long as a man's finger. Unlike the T-Rex, this cryptid is said to be found mostly in aquatic regions. With that, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.